should we categorize the transparency of the judiciary that you questioned, the SLPP, questioned back then? And you saying that nothing has changed now. Should we connect the fact that it was declared that the judiciary was not transparent by the SLPP back then? Should we say that means the stand with the APC they take now with regards to the transparency of the judiciary is just legitimate because you said nothing has changed?
So that qualify which I mean by nothing has changed.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you will see whether the question I need for answer.
Okay.
Nothing has changed in the sense that there was a judiciary in this country under IPC. There's a judiciary now under SLPP. Yeah? There is an ECSL created by an act of parliament, right, under IPC. There's an ECSL now, right, with the same powers, and I think they go review, and give, slightly where they call and all of them in a day. So nothing has changed fundamentally. But my point is, now the institutions that we get in this country, now the institutions that are there for 7.4, 7.5 million Sierra Leoneans, yeah? The more we put onto the test, the more you make it better. It's just like if you go, your strength, your forte, your profession, athletics, and you're doing 100 and 200 meters. But if you're not compete with anybody, how you go say you're good? Now when you compete, that's when you see how you have to improve, which side for do, how you force 50 for look like, how you last lap for look like, and all of them in a day.
But
right?
one would want to say, if the man that you are running with, Naim Brother and the referee, would you still run with him?
It is for those reasons. It is for those reasons, right? After review, right, from term to term, where the judiciary they do for INSEF, now that make you find out now, say, we have magistrates across the country. Residents, now that make you find out, say, we get judges there. Now that make you find out, say, on sexual offenses, we have a special court, right? Simply because it has been put to the test, right? And they said they do the internal reviews, so then they see how for able to expand and do better, right? And be better able to represent 7.6 million people. And now that make you find out, if you look at the data now, you see the cases then they drop as in terms of the number of cases they go and the number of cases they adjudicate on how they say. So that, but fundamentally, on this issue, APC don't say as much as they want for say. They have not tested the institutions there, we serve them when they're in governance. They're not decide for put onto the test. Then just don't say, oh no, everybody will not think so, we'll get a fair trial and all that. Well, we had those views also. But we put onto the test and we spend time now the judiciary. Up until 2018, it was literally towards the back end of 2018, before finally now for Komogo, get convention and all of that, and get elections. Let the APC, right, and as I say, you have a lot of calm, right, and different voices there, sane, sober, and calm voices, where they urge them, right, especially now President Bio don't say, look, let us have a systemic review. Not forget, say, there were 130 or so recommendations left by the APC, which they did not touch, by the way, from 2012. A culmination of all of them, and the President Bio look at all of them and say, you know what, 70 of these recommendations should be adopted for these elections. So President Bio want to go one better. Not to novelty to President Bio, how to expand, deepen, and strengthen and carry people along the process, right, and make sure that this democracy day, there's a National Peace and Cohesion Commission now, and also they engage with opposition, APC, opposition party, and other political parties and stakeholders for try for see how they can before bridge the gap and bridge the divide. Be part of the systemic review, what President Biodo announced. Yeah, it is going to get for consist of everybody, international community, this, that, all that.